Hi, it's Pastor David and Annie. You'll see her in just a minute. We're in the nursery at the church, so you probably recognize some of the things around us. But we wanted to talk with you about a way for you to create a worship center at your home so that you're ready every day to have a place to pray, have a place to remember all your friends you don't get to see on Sunday, and to be with your family when you pray together and read the Bible together and sing together. And on Sundays, we want you to be able to come to your worship center when we gather as a church online. So let's show you some things you can do. You get to do whatever you want. Talk to your mother, your father, the adults in your life, the parents in your life, the guardians who are helping you. Talk to them and then figure this out together. You need a little table, something that'll work, that you can put some things on and that you'll leave alone except when you are coming to the table to pray. Okay? Then you may want to find a piece of fabric. Annie and I chose purple as our color. We like purple, but also it's the color of Lent, the season the church is in. So you will have seen purple in the sanctuary at church. But you'll want to have maybe some fabric and some color on your table. After that, you may want to see if you can find a plant that you can add to your table. Because we worship God, who is the one who created all of life and who is now springing forth in life as flowers bloom and the trees bud and all that happens. So we have a succulent plant that we're going to put on our table. You also, if you have a Bible at your house, will want to get a Bible to put on your table. This is one of Pastor David's little Bibles with very tiny print. But you may, if you're in third grade or older, you may want to bring out your Bible from church, or your family may have a special Bible to put on your worship center. If you have a candle that doesn't need to be lit, but has a battery, you'll want to get that out and put that on the table. But if you don't have that, but have one that needs to be lighted with a match, then put that on your table. Why? Do you remember? Because Jesus is the light of the world. And so we light a candle even when there's a virus going around to remind us that Jesus is the light of the world and Jesus is going to show us the way. Then you may want to add to your table some other special things that are just from your house and just like you. For instance, you may want to include a sign that Jesus started out as a baby. And you have a very little nativity scene and creche that you got from the church at Christmas. You may remember that now. That it had camels and donkeys and shepherds and Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus. So find yours if you still can find it, and you might want to put that on your table. And you may want to get a palm cross. If you remember last year on Palm Sunday, we waved palms, and then everybody was given a cross that's made from a palm. And this would be a way to remember that Palm Sunday's coming. It's just 2 weeks away. And then we're going to remember how much Jesus loved us and how he gave everything in his life and love for us. And then finally, you might make a small offering. This is just a little heart made out of fabric, stitched together. You may have something you've made, picture. You may have something like this you've made with your family. But put an offering on the table to remember that you, when you worship at this center, you're giving yourself as a reflection of what God gives to you. And then whenever you come to this table, it becomes a place that is your worship center, a place where you can meet God in a special way, a place where love can be real for you and your family, and a place where you can be connected to all your other friends and family that are part of the Clifton United Methodist Church. God bless you. See you on Sunday.